It was early COVID. I said, how are you? He said, oh, mate, I got all this time because your leadership business, like ours, had stopped running. You said, oh, I'm kayaking with my mates, I'm walking with the wife and dog, and it's great.
Yeah.
I've got all this time. Fast forward another 4 to 6 weeks, I ran into you. How are you? Mate, I've never been busier. Got a phone call. Phone call, Peter V'landys, take us back.
My business really tanked because my business is pretty primarily face-to-face, running seminars and so on. Not long after that, as that started to wind down, the rugby league season was put on hold. We were in a dire situation. We were losing in the order every week that we weren't playing competition was around about $13.5 million a week going down or burning, going up in smoke. That's central money plus other money that the clubs were earning, but centrally we were losing about that much per week. So we had to do what we could to see if we get the game back up and running as soon as possible, because the game was on the edge of the cliff, looking at financial ruin. So I had a conversation with Peter V'landys, who asked me would I get together a team and lead a team to get the game back on the road as soon as possible, which I subsequently named Project Apollo. So I got the team together, and then I sort of put down a challenge. I said, we've got to deal with the facts, work through the hysteria, which is essentially what was going on at that particular point.
Did you have any moments where you thought, oh, hey, Peter, that's a really good idea, I can give you someone else's number? Or did you just go, right, let's do this?
I wanted to get my teeth into it, because I care for the game. I've been involved with the game at the top level for 40 years as a player, coach, administrator, commentator. I felt that I had some leadership expertise that I could get together a team. I knew nothing about COVID, knew nothing about infectious diseases. So it was about getting the right people together, and the right people was people with the right skills and people that had the character and that could, for example, be trusted, that could maintain confidentiality, and that genuinely wanted to come on board the team because they could make a contribution. So we started then dealing with the facts, and to that end, we then there was an expert that we got on board who was just incredibly valuable. One was an infectious disease expert who'd been working with the Roosters, who knew the rugby league scene. We got a guy called Shane Healy, who was a decontamination expert, who he was a special forces soldier, special operations soldier, who got out of that and doing consulting. So he was great for doing all the training and playing venues in terms of hot zones and danger zones and safe zones and stuff like that.